first ever episode, debut, #1. Make sure you click that like, make sure you subscribe to the notifications so you can get the latest weekly update of our crazy videos.
Our lives.
Our lives. The pathetic lives that they have. So Kevin, how was your weekend?
My weekend was actually pretty good.
Yeah, what did you do?
Hung out with the kids, took them to the park.
No softball.
No softball for me. I've actually been injured for probably 2 months now.
Yeah, you got injured, what, at Canadians or before Canadians?
Before Canadians. But Canadians did me in too when I took one off the ribs.
For our American viewers, Canadians is our highest level for men's competitive ball. They take players from each province and they make the best teams possible and go play. But do they make the best teams possible? That could be a future episode. So as you see, I'm wearing my Braves jersey. We just finished our playoffs, and you know what? I feel bad because I was a little disorganized, and there's a spare rule. We can only get so many players, and it was very last minute, and I kind of feel bad for my players that let them down. But we did good. We got to the semifinals, and we lost to the Freaks, 8-time defending champions. They went on to win it again. They're just an unbelievable team. I don't think any team can drink or party as much as the Freaks and still play
Nobody
good.
can drink as party as much as those guys.
And it's true. Like they will outdrink any team. They will outsmoke any team. And then they go and win. Like they win. And they play good.
I actually started my ball career on the Freaks when I was 19 years old.
Wow.
For like 3
And
years.
you know what too? Like we're gonna talk about a lot of different teams and stuff and leagues and playoffs and stuff. And we're actually gonna talk about merchandise too. We got some of our props behind us. But they're a good group of dudes.
They really are.
Yeah, they
They've
really
been
are.
together forever.
Yeah, like moving here 5 years ago, I met Davey Stoney and I met Anthony Edwards and these guys, and they're just wicked guys. The whole team's wicked, and I think that's what a lot of league teams should aspire to, because their league team is their tournament team. Like they don't change it up a lot.
No, they don't.
And you see, I find in softball here in Nova Scotia, you get a lot of people will jump from team to team, and when tournaments come up, sometimes you're left trying to find players last minute. What do you think? You've been here playing longer than I have out here.
Honestly, there's so many different levels of ball. There's so many tournaments and so many leagues now. It's actually really hard. Well, this weekend, for example, every league
had their
playoffs
playoffs
at the same time. So you're left, do I play with my buddy? Do I play on this team?
Yeah.
It's super hard to decide what to do.
Yeah, it really is. And I think it's, I think it comes down to it where some people, you have your phone when we're filming.
Yes, sorry, but we'll edit this.
Okay, so we're going to make sure this is never going to be, that'll never happen again. But no, you're right. And for example, I'm going to mention your name, Thomas McKay. He plays on my Braves, but he also plays in the show where he grew up.
Yeah.
So I can't blame him for going to play with the people he played with for years. It was our first year, right?
Yeah,
And it's when you have a player of his ability not in your lineup, you're not gonna, you know what? Like it's demoralizing for everybody. And that's not on Thomas. Thomas already told me he made his choice, and I'm cool with it. But it's hard. You can't replace that. Like that's like taking Aaron Judge out of your lineup, or
Thomas is pretty good, man.
It's not that the Yankees are having any problems. First place Yankees. But you know what? So the reason that Kevin and I wanted to do this YouTube channel is we want to talk about softball, we want to talk about sports, we want to talk about life, and we also want to talk about the store and some of the hot products that are coming in, and some of the things that we can get to your hands. You guys have now online shopping,
We do, yep.
which is going to be huge, because I think, being an independent store, for those that don't know, Sport Wheels was formed in 1947 by Jeff.
1947,
Yep.
Jeff's great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather, changing tires on bikes and PEI,
Yep.
and then moved down to Nova
Horse
Scotia.
buggies.
Yeah, horse buggies.
Yeah, horse buggies.
Wow,
Horse buggies.
that's crazy. That's such a cool story.
And then
But
roller skating.
yeah, roller skating. My parents had a roller skating rink. That's my first job, was DJing when I was 15 in a roller rink. How cool was that guy? Free passes to the ladies. It's true though. The best is that Sport Wheels is an independently, like a private little business that employs, and I was saying this to somebody, you guys employ adults.
We do, yep.
You don't employ kids. And you don't, and which is fine, because you do it too.
Well, we do have a mixture.
You do have a mixture,
Mostly.
but you have a lot of adults that work there. And that, to me, as a person who loves business and loves entrepreneurship, it shows that the owners, you and Jeff, care and you're taking care of these people because they like this. You're not going to get better customer service anywhere. And I'm biased by saying that, and I'm obviously speaking.
Well, we honestly want people that want to work for us because they love what we do, not just for a paycheck.
Yeah.
So by employing a little bit older people, they know what they want in their life, and they've already decided that, you know what, we want to be a part of Sport Wheels.
Yeah.
And they can.
And that to me is the coolest thing ever. You can tell a lot about a company or a business when you see, when you look at the nuance of the staff that work there, and if there's a lot of turnover, if there's, which you guys don't have, but I can't really say. I don't want to get myself in trouble here, but seeing turnover isn't good, and then hiring people that, and I want to say something too, that there are young people that work really, really hard.
Sure.
But when you go to Sport Check, or you go to these places, you have the manager who's a senior person, and then you have the younger staff, and you don't get the same level of service. You don't. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if they want to come after me and give me heck for this.
I'm not going to say anything about my competition.
Yeah. I don't work for Sport Wheels, so I can say this, but I've shopped, and I you know what? Your dollar speaks. That's your vote, right? And I choose to spend my money at Sport Wheels for a number of reasons, and the customer service being the first and foremost. But this isn't a show about Sport Wheels. This is a show about sports in general, and us talking and sharing our experiences. We want to, like I said, get product into people's hands, whether it's hockey, soccer. No, we don't do soccer yet. But we'll find someone to do soccer. Hockey, lacrosse, softball, baseball, cycling. Hello, Sport Wheels. Exactly, the foundation of the company. And you know what we'd like to do? I'd like to get some other staff members in here to interview and to talk to them about how they started at Sport Wheels and what their passion is. So for those that are watching, you see a wrestling belt back here. Well, Kevin and I are huge wrestling fans when it comes to, this is Kevin's belt. I'm going to wrestle him for it later. People want to know a bit about us. One of your big hobbies is old school wrestling, isn't it?
Old school wrestling, yeah. Now my kids are really into it. If you follow me on Facebook, you see my kids jumping off ladders, backflips off beds.
And they're awesome.
I'm surprised they're still alive, to be honest.
Your boys and my girls are they're obsessed with it. I showed Kelsey and Myra, I showed them like Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man, the Warrior, 3 of my favorites. And Kelsey is taking on the Ultimate Warrior. She's the new Ultimate Warrior. She is fearless. She comes running in, arms flying everywhere. It's awesome.
My kids take the wrestlers everywhere. They were at a birthday party the other week, and everyone was supposed to be outside playing. They go to the car, grab the wrestlers, and they pretty much took over the entire birthday party. Every kid was just playing with all the wrestlers.
That's awesome.
It was hilarious.
That is awesome. So I think...
Well, I think what we can talk about first is what everyone's been asking about is the new 2020 bat stamp that's coming out.
Oh my gosh, that could be an episode all in itself.
Yeah. So many people want to know, should I hold off on a bat or should I buy a new bat? What's going on?
And Kevin's breaking the first rule of filming by bringing his phone up. But he needs this for reference.
Research. I'm a research analysis.
Yeah.
That's Bobby the Brain Human.
Data analysis. Here we go.
So NSA is the first one to come on board and say what they're going to do. So basically, they're grandfathering in until 2022 all USSSA stamps.
Yeah, and you know what? I just sold an old ASA bat because there's a league where they still use those.
They do.
So there will be leagues out there. I don't want everyone to panic and think that you can't buy a bat or anything because you got till 2022.
You have 2022 with NSA.
At least, and that's the minimum.
And SPN, and NSA don't work together, and they like to do their own thing, but I'm pretty confident that they're either going to go 2022 or even a little bit further. So.
Yeah, I can see that too. And the bat manufacturers, they know, they're coming out, they're going to start getting the stamps, the new stamp ready and stuff. But you know what, Kevin, we should talk about, why are they changing the stamp?
Well, safety.
Safety, yeah.
Right now, bats are below 220, and people are getting hurt.
What is the 220 for the people that are watching that might not know?
It's the compression of the bat, so the lower the number, the more pop the bat has.
Yeah.
And the faster the ball comes off, the less reaction time you have. Third baseman, pitchers, first baseman.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I've been playing first base a lot this year, and I actually think I might get a mask.
Yeah, you should.
Because it's insane. I had a ball fly by me, and it was like my life flashed before my eyes. I don't have the best reaction time as it is, so But I do like the fact that certain, like NSA, and I believe in the Sport Wheels League, the bases are 70 feet instead of 65.
That's correct. We do that for safety.
Those 5 feet, I think it hasn't changed the game a lot. I think it actually makes it a better game. I don't like the bases being as close, I find. And I do like the unlimited home run rule that we have in the league, in Sport Wheels League, because we're playing on monstrous fields.
Yep.
Now, to go with the bat stamps, are the balls going to change? Are we still going to use hot dogs?
Balls are still staying the same.
So there'll still be hot dogs in
Still
most
hot
leagues?
dogs, yep.
Awesome. And I know some leagues even use gray dots still. I know a league that I played in BC might actually be switching to hot dots for the first time ever.
Well, I'm just talking about SPN leagues here. There's other leagues that may use an NSA
Yeah,
ball.
NSA balls. And they're a little harder too, right? They're more like a gray dot?
They make them the same compression.
Yeah.
Just different material. Just some companies or leagues like to use the.
I played in one co-ed league in British Columbia that had unlimited home runs, and they used gold dots when everyone switched to gray. And the fields were like 260, I think. It was so awesome. Like you just see these bombs, and then it's a gold dot, so you feel like when you find out that no one's hitting them, you feel like Superman for a minute. Then you feel like a loser because you're hitting it like 200 feet if it was the hot dots.
You don't build the fields, bud.
I don't build the fields. I just bring them down. No, that's one of the really cool things too, because I think there's a big misconception about the stamps and people being worried about buying bats and stuff. And as owner of a sports store, it might be frustrating as hell because people are like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy a new bat," or "I'm not going to buy these bats." That's ridiculous.
It was super frustrating, but
I'm glad there's some clarification.
Yeah, 2022 gives enough time for a grace period that you can use the new bat, the old bat, and then just a nice transition.
Yeah. So what Kevin and I are going to do is we're going to set up a Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. We're going social media crazy, Instagram. We're doing it all. We're going to have posts. We're going to have pictures. We're going to have video. We'll still do Facebook. We will still do Facebook Live. And you know what? We just want to blow this thing up. We want to talk about stuff, all sports related. Maybe some life stuff. We're not talking politics though. To hell with that. To hell with the politics.
Definitely.
Too much of that. If you want to talk politics, we'll talk Game of Thrones.
And we're looking for sponsors.
Yeah, we are looking for sponsors. Do you want to sponsor us? Help me send my kids and his kids to wrestling school. We would love it.